Hey, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing brows today. So it's gonna be a nice, quick, easy video. So sit back, relax, and hope you learn something new today. So the way I fill in brows, I feel like it's a very universal way to fill in your brows, meaning that you can use a powder or a liner or a pomade or a gel, and it'll do the same, you'll have the same result regardless, and it'll be a really nice brow. But today I'm gonna be using a liner. This is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. This is a medium brown. Let's do this. e.l.f. And then it says Instant Lift Brow Pencil. Alrighty, so it has a spoolie brush at one end and then it has the crayon at the other. I'm gonna go ahead and start off by brushing up my brows. And I like to brush my brows up so that way I can see underneath my brows so that I can draw a really good line there. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and kind of start at the tail of the brow, but the highest point. So kind of like right where your arch starts, and I'm just gonna follow these hairs all the way down. The highest point of the top part as well, and follow it down to get like a little point. And then I'll like fill it in with like little strokes. And then I'm gonna make a line at the bottom of my brow, connecting the two together now. And if you make any like little boo-boos, just finger, Q-tip, wipes away. And that's why I always try to say do little strokes working your way. So that way you have less room for little errors. And then I'll go ahead and fill in all the way through. And I'm doing like little hair strokes kind of down into this to kind of mimic it. And then I'm going to do hair strokes up over this way. And then for the start of my brow, I like to go straight up. And if you go too far up, it's not a big deal. It'll just look like hair when you blend it out. And so what I'm really doing now at this point, I can kind of see that my arch is kind of missing its little hump over here. So I'm just gonna kind of make one. And all I'm doing is kind of just drawing and kind of connecting that point with these. And then there's your brow. And then we're gonna go ahead and, I like to clean up the edges first. So that way I can see right where I want everything to go. Kind of just like that. And then take the little spoolie brush and brush up, distributing any extra crayon or pigment around. And I'm not going super heavy-handed with it so much that it completely removes the color. We're just doing a very nice light hand to get any excess out of the way. Just like that. And then I'll like to take like a little powder brush and just kind of brush it away. And then I can see right here has like a little bit of like skipping kind of from where I was like blending away. All I have to do is just take the pencil and just lightly fill it back in. And then if I want to make any corrections again, just use the applicator and then blend away any excess. Blend away any excess. And then for the start of the brow, I like to go through and just do a little bit, just right up. Just to make that look a little lighter right at the start of the brow. And then just a little bit right there because it looks a little sparse. And I think the brow looks good. So let's go ahead and do this brow. So same thing. And I'm working from the highest part of the arch at the bottom, and then I'll go from the highest part of the arch at the top of my tail. Making a nice little point, just like that. And then filling any gaps in between. And then I'll make a line at the bottom, connecting the two together. Just like that. And then light little strokes going up. And then for up here again, I like to do these little brow hairs coming down a little bit. And don't worry if you go up too high. We're gonna clean it up. It's gonna be okay. Don't panic. And then for the start of the brow again, just straight up and work your way in. And then same thing over here. I really don't have much of a peak over here. This is definitely one of my sides I really have to draw in on my eyebrow. So now we're gonna go ahead and clean this up. On the outside first, we're gonna clean the perimeter up. Make sure it's the right brow shape that you want and that they match and they look fairly even. You can also use a Q-tip to clean up. I just prefer using the spoolie brush. It's just one thing I have to use and pick up. And I currently don't have any brow powders in my collection for some reason. I don't know why. But once I get a brow powder, honestly, I would do it the same exact way. I would just follow the same exact rules, starting at the end, doing the line underneath, filling in, and then doing the start of the brow. So it literally is the same exact stuff, no matter what I would use. I'm just going back in and filling any gaps, making it look pretty full. And then light little strokes up. And voila, brows. So brows are honestly one of my favorite things to do, just because they frame your face, they show your expressions, like that's important. So I feel brows are very important to kind of have on every day, or just, you know, close every day, just because it helps frame your face and you feel a little better just having your brows on. Like I know I do for sure. Just because, you know, it just makes you feel a little more complete. So this completes today's brow video. I hope you guys learned something new today and enjoyed. I wanted to take this time really quick to thank you guys for watching and liking and subscribing my videos and watching them. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys so much for doing it. I'm gonna try and get more on a consistent schedule for you guys. I'm gonna try and get more to putting 2 videos out a week. I'm just trying to get back into the routine of working and filming a little bit. So trying to get into a routine. But yeah, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.